rolling loud in the ghost house. Break it down in the ghost house. Shit. Bring a pound to the ghost house. We blowing clouds in the ghost house. We rolling loud in the ghost house. Break it down in the ghost house. Shit. Bring a pound to the.
That's right. It's happening again. What's up, y'all? We are live once again. Another beautiful night here in the Ghost House, live from Denver, Colorado. What's good, y'all? My name is Rich, and I am here once again. We're going to be listening to your music. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be shooting the shit, talking music, talking everything. I got a bunch of things to run over before we get into the meat of the stream today. But yeah, just good to be back. Good to see y'all again. We had a short stream last night. And we're doing it again tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to go a little long tonight. We'll see how it goes. We'll see who shows up. But plan to go a little long if we can. And if we can't, that's all right too. We're just going to have a fun night tonight. Lots of stuff to get into. Yeah, another beautiful day in Denver. Another kind of cold and rainy day in Denver, actually, in the middle of the summer here. But, you know, you need those two. You need those two. And you don't mind the rain and the gray once in a while. Feels good. Too much of it kind of builds up on you. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. So I had a good day today. Been having a good last couple days. I am heading out of town tomorrow, so I am not going to be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, unfortunately. So we're going to try to have a really good one tonight. And then I will be back normal schedule next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You know it. We go from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Mountain Time. 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Mountain Time. So we're around here on those late night weeknights for all you night owls. As a lot of you know, I grew up in South Florida, was a little bit of a night owl. And coming out to Denver, it's a little different out here. Things aren't open as late. So I got to create my own late night entertainment. So here it is. We're live in the Ghost House. This is my recording studio. We're a commercial recording studio located right in the middle of downtown Denver, basically, just a little bit outside the very center of downtown. And been open a little over 5 years. Been rocking and rolling here. This is basically our third week on Twitch doing it for real. We've been on Twitch for a very long time. We have a lot of old videos on here, but this month, just 2022 has really been the time to hit it hard, and we're getting on here regularly. We just made affiliate. That's the big news. Just made affiliate. So we are having the celebration. We had a little pre-party last night. We had a little affiliate pre-party here in the stream, gifted a bunch of subs. We'll probably be doing it again tonight. I don't know. But people are going to have to show up. We'll see. So we'll see who comes by. And before people do show up, I got a couple things to run down. Got a couple links that I want to share with y'all, a couple things to talk about. Before I do, though, let me just do some shout-outs right quick, because there are a lot of people I want to thank for getting to affiliate and just making the streams fun the last couple nights. Big shout out to Poltronics67, who was the first to sub to the channel. Poltronics, awesome. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone who was here last night. Shout out to M08. Shout out to AC, Stereomania. Shout out to Darius. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Rise of Power. Shout out to Aylin, Ivy Awesome, Toad Milk again. Toad Milk always hanging out, always bringing the fun songs. Sosa, you are stupid. Shout out. Thank you for being here last night. Nines. Big shout out to Nines, who hung out a long time last night. He was chilling on the stream for hours and hours, shared some music, and hung out for a long time. Heard a lot of y'all's songs, so thank you to Nines. Shout out to Fossey. Shout out to Asnadel from Denver, Slappy from Denver. Big shout out to Spicy Waffles, whose song I think I unfairly maligned a little bit just because you left early. So if you watched that VOD and you saw me kind of ragging on y'all, apologies for that. It was not my intention. It was late. I was a little cranky. And y'all dipped out just a second before we got to your song. So apologies for that. But thank you for submitting. Shout out to Rail. Big shout out to Zale. Always shouting out Zale over here. Love Zale. Shout out to Overthink. Everyone who was here when we made affiliate. That was last week. Overthink, Agong, Fried Thoughts, De Niro, the other Sosa, XOXA Sosa. Thank you. Yatakoi, Ziggy, Niwala, Joe, Trippy D, a.k.a. Senna, Visual, A Liar's Funeral, Astronaut, and, of course, Mailer Baker, who likes 4K videos of castles. Shout out to Mailer Baker. Really made the stream fun the other night. Big shout out, of course, to Aster Master, who's the first to sign up for the Discord. If you're lurking the channel and you're not in the Discord yet, get in the Discord. You can just post songs to review on the stream in the Discord. We are happy to provide feedback on songs here. That's what we're doing. We're sitting in a very nice studio here. I've been a recording engineer for about 15 years, and just trying to share the love, trying to share what I've learned, my experience. Anything I can do to help you. I realized the other day, it's like there are a lot of little things. Maybe one of these little things I say when listening to one of your songs might help you see something a little different. If it does, maybe that's good, maybe it's bad, but hopefully it's good, and hopefully we all help each other improve here. I come here to listen and to learn. I really have been learning a lot from all the people who've been submitting songs. A lot of great production here. A lot of really, really cool stuff here. One last special shout out to my brother Ben, who I'm seeing tomorrow for the first time in a while. We're meeting up and taking a little road trip. So that's exciting. And he might be back on the stream later. We'll see. You never know. A couple of things I wanted to get into. We got a couple little news stories today and a couple little things to talk about before people start coming in and sharing their songs. Nothing in the queue just yet. I don't know if anyone's here just yet, but I have faith that people are going to show. Y'all have been, and it's been a lot of fun. So let's move it along here. And let's shift over to the computer. Let's check out some of these news segments. So a couple little things here. So this is a quick one, nothing crazy. Mariah Carey faces $20 million lawsuit over All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, you might be familiar with the song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's a giant song. I don't know if you recall hearing it over and over and over again. Every year around Christmas, they play it nonstop. It's probably the first Christmas song I hear every year to let me know that the season is starting and the holiday music is starting. And I'm not going to lie, I don't mind the Christmas music. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. But it's a big song. Became a huge hit over the years, made a ton of money. And if I get the gist of this article, now this is Rolling Stone reporting this. They have kind of a shoddy reportage record. But I read this article, and the gist of it that I got was that someone else wrote a song with the same title. And that's kind of all they're basing the lawsuit off of. I mean, maybe they must say the words in the song as well. I'm assuming they have to. So, same title, and I guess they say the same words, but other than that, completely different songs. And so this songwriter, Andy Stone, released the song in 1989, a couple years before Mariah's came out, and says that Mariah Carey's version was a derivative version of his song created without permission. Now, this is not true by law. A derivative version of the song, that is, there is a legal definition of what a derivative version is. This is not that. Creating a song with the same title is not a derivative version of another work. And it says in his lawsuit, the copyright infringement lawsuit bases its claims on the fact that the two songs share the same title. Stone's lawsuit does not state the two songs sound alike, as they share little similarity musically or lyrically. So this is another one of those things where if you studied music law in school, and I didn't become a music lawyer, we do music news, we do music weather, we do music sports, we talk about music law, but I'm not a music lawyer, I'm not a music meteorologist, is that the word? If you're a music weather person? If you're a music news person, you're just a music newscaster, I guess. So we're newscasting music. But so if you study music law in school, which I did very briefly, just as a part of kind of a general music program in school, the few semesters I was in school, I took a couple classes. You'll know that this isn't a copyright violation. This isn't a derivative work. This isn't an infringement. Now, he's saying that his song got radio play a couple of years before Mariah's song came out, and so they would know about the song. But again, if he's not saying that they ripped off the actual song musically or lyrically, that's not really a case of copyright infringement by the actual definition of the law. That said, we've seen multiple cases in the last couple of years where, by law, There was not copyright infringement occurring, but juries or judges found in favor of the person claiming there was infringement in the Pharrell Marvin Gaye case, in the Katy Perry case with whoever wrote that other song with the same kind of arpeggio. You've seen a lot about this the last couple of years. If you watch Adam Neely's videos, he has really good videos about these cases. But if you know the law, you know that writing a song with the same title, even if, they both use the same words in the hook, if it's not the same song, if the lyrics aren't the same, if the music isn't the same, it's not infringement. And now we're talking about songs that are over 30 years old as well. So this goes back a long way. And now I guess the strategy was to wait until All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah's version, made about as much money as it can, and then go for the lawsuit. They're seeking $20 million. This should get thrown out, but who knows if it will. I mean, it's totally up to these judges and juries. They don't always get it right. Sometimes they get it wrong, high profile. And what can you do? You can try to appeal, but these issues aren't understood well by musicians often. They're not understood well by anyone except lawyers a lot of the time. Certainly not understood well by the general public or by your typical jury members necessarily. So interesting one, and we'll keep tabs on that. We'll see if anything happens there. But this case should get thrown out. We'll see. Doesn't look like much. Next up, let's just go over this real quick. NAMM just wrapped up. If you are not aware, NAMM is the National Association of Music Merchants trade show. It is a bi-yearly trade show that happens once per year in Anaheim, California. That's the one that just happened. That's a big one in summer. And then there's Winter NAMM that takes place in Nashville. And I went to a Winter NAMM one time, which was fun. No, I went there in the summer. Maybe they switch off which one's the summer and the winter, because it's summer now and it's in Anaheim, but I went in the summer once and it was in Nashville. So who knows? Maybe they change up which one is the summer and which one is the winter. Maybe it's not consistent, because I haven't been in many, many years. But National Association of Music Merchants, and it's a big trade show where they display all the new gear that they've been working on, all the new stuff that's about to come out and go on sale. So let's just take a look through these highlights. I got 2 pages of highlights queued up. Most of them kind of overlap, but there's one on this other page that isn't on here. So we'll just scroll through real quick. I'm not going to watch videos for any of these or whatever. We'll just see if there's anything that looks interesting. We have the Game Changer Audio Motor Synth MK2. It has a motor oscillator engine. That is 8 actual motors spin to create sine, saw, square, and M waveforms. How cool is that? These things up here are actually motors that revolve to create the oscillators. That's insane. That's insane. So 2 separate motor voices with 4 oscillators each can be operated in mono unison or 4-note polyphonic mode. And there's a digital third voice you can add in independently. Truly unique way to design sounds with a wonderful resonant filter, envelope, onboard drive, and modulation to tame and shape the whirring engine. We have to hear a little bit of this, right?
Actually, with it,
I know they're going to talk about it. Let's hear it.
Can
we hear it?
It's inspiring design that's like never been tried before. So
look
after
how fucking cool this looks.
Successfully launching some pedals,
this is
we
digging
got
on
this
it.
crazy idea to design a synthesizer that uses a different kind of oscillator. So here is one of those, just one note. When I change the scale,
of course,
and the same goes downwards.
It is mind-blowing that people can come up with these things and actually get them manufactured to the point where, look, it exists, it's here, it's real. 8 motors, actual physical motors as oscillators.
You can even see like that the motors, if I change the scale, I'm influencing the speed of how they rotate. I'll start adding some.
It's insane that this even works, much less exists. It's insane that this works in theory, much less exists.
Some stuff one by one. So this is just the basic voice. Latch that on. Add second voice.
Does it sound?
It's the digital voice right now.
It sounds more physical and frictiony than an oscillator, like a digital oscillator or an analog oscillator, right? You can feel actual movement. It's wild. What's up, Niwala's back? What's up? Sorry, I got chat a little hidden away, hard to see. But yo, are you seeing this thing? Look at this. This just came out. This was just announced this weekend. Motor synth. It's 8 motors that create the oscillators of this synth.
That's nice. Has a noise generator, digital filter.
Insane. These things are actually spinning physically and creating the sound. It's insane what people come up with and make. There it is. Motor Synth MK2 from Game Changer Audio. Are these the same guys who made the Tesla coil pedal? They might be. Were they? Yes, I think they made the plasma pedal. Yeah, that's like the ultimate analog, right? It's literally 8 motors whirling around. These guys. Yeah, look at this. This was like the first thing I saw from this company. I don't know which one of these to click on. Oh, they have a Euro rack of this, and they have a guitar pedal. Look at this. They made a pedal that distorts by literally running your sound through this plasma tube. Amazing what people come up with. I think this company is from like Lithuania or something. I don't know how the fuck they're making all this wild shit. But they're making these and they're bringing them to reality. I guess a Kickstarter is a Kickstarter that they can get. They're from Latvia. Is a Kickstarter that that makes shit like this possible. Like if you have the idea for this and you could see a way to manufacture it, you could actually get the funds together for it now. They have a special Jack White edition of the plasma coil pedal. They have a plasma rack. Ooh, I could get this. How much for the plasma rack? Ooh, we got rack spaces in here. They're not saying the price. They're being a little coy about the price. Yeah, when I first saw this pedal, I'm like, oh, there it is, $1,500. That's not crazy. Is this stereo? Is this single channel? This has to be stereo, right? Tell me more. Can I see the back? Always got to see the back of music here. That's the important thing. It looks like it's a single line. It has MIDI control? What in the world? Well, yeah, that's definitely going to impress. If you have this thing going in your rack or on your pedal board, that's cool. So they've done it again. They made the motor synth. It's real. There it is. It exists. Just unveiled at NAMM this last weekend. Look at this. We have new guitars from Guild, new guitars from Ernie Ball and Tosin. I never remember how to pronounce this guy's name, but he's from Animals as Leaders, right?
Hey everybody, we are here at the Ernie Ball booth checking out a new collaboration between Ernie Ball and Tosin Abasi. What do we got?
Tosin Abasi.
Yeah.
He says it so naturally. Tosin Abasi.
And this is up with the tuners. They are affirmative tension for your rhythms.
He's the guy I'm
Also
thinking of,
tons
right? This dude
clarity
like
with this,
shreds.
what we call the affinity.
I guess we're not going to see him rock out, but yeah, this is like that crazy like math proggy kind of stuff, right? Sick. So yeah, he has a guitar coming out with Ernie Ball, and then he has his own series of guitars, I guess, also coming out. That's not him. Yeah. Who yeah, right. I didn't think that was him. Yeah. I thought so, right? I've seen videos of Animals as Leaders before. I've heard a couple of their songs. I know what they sound like. I've definitely seen videos of them. I don't know who this guy was talking here. But yeah, I just didn't know how to say his name. Abasi, is it? Tosin Abasi. So yeah, some new guitars just came out from NAMM. All the music manufacturers unveiling new gear this last weekend at NAMM, the trade show. We got Martin made their 2.5 millionth guitar inset with actual diamonds. That's fun. New and refreshed Martin acoustics, very nice. This is another big announcement here. You got a song in? Hell yeah. We'll get to that in just a sec. Just getting warmed up on the stream here. I'm just gonna go through just a couple little things I got prepared before we start playing. Hopefully give time for another person or two to get here. It's kind of a slow start tonight, but it's all good. We'll get there in a sec. This one I saw people talking about, the Eventide
Hey everybody,
Misha.
we are here at the Eventide booth, hanging out.
What's up,
You get that
Kaiden?
note.
What's up, Kaiden? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Every time I press 0, I'm going to hear the C. But if I start pressing any other number, so you're hearing one note higher. This is the +1 key. You're hearing one note higher than you did previously. If I
That's a kind of interesting way to present note selection just as relative intervals there. Interesting concept behind the sequencer. Tone row sequencer. Very cool. Yeah, what's up, Kaiden? Yeah, please toss a song in the Discord and we'll check it out in just a sec. We're taking a little look through all the new music gear. You got it, just where it says above. If you click on the Discord and just go to the very last channel in there. You can toss a link in there and we'll take a listen in just a minute. Yep. All good. Please, please throw your song in there. We'll take a look. New pedals by Dreadbox. Groove Synthesis Third Wave.
Hey everybody,
synth.
we are
Pattern-based sequencer, so you could play in.
Can we hear it?
nice. How about the filter?
Analog digital hybrid synth, sure. New Eastman guitars. New 12-voice polysynth by Melbourne Instruments. Australian newcomer Melbourne Instruments. New synth from Australia. This we saw the other day. It's like a what do you call it? MPC for kids. Like an MPC for kids. It costs like $200. New Soldano solid state amp. More pedals. Neve dual mic pre interface looks interesting. I don't think any details about price or of when it's available, but certainly a bunch of people are going to be interested in 2 channels of Neve preamps for like a basic kind of interface. It looks good, looks solid. Neve sound highly respected. Walrus Audio new pedals. They make some wacky ones. Focusrite Vocaster audio interfaces for podcasters, some new shit. New pedals, more synths, pedals, whatever. So a lot of stuff, microphones, synths, pedals. There's a ton of new stuff that came out this weekend. So if you're interested in any of these music gear, if you're shopping for anything, if you're looking for anything new, just a bunch of new shit just dropped. So take a look for sure. And then one last thing I did want to point out, I just saw on this page that I didn't see on that last page, is there's this thing that was also announced. I've seen this before. Jack Tripp's Virtual Studio. I saw this when it was in its infancy, like last year, I think. You know, during COVID, everyone was at home. We were all looking, like, it was like, how do we collaborate? Is there a way that we could just link our computers together and it's like we're jamming? And it hasn't really existed in a mainstream way as far as I know. But people are trying to make it happen. So this Jack Trip was one of the first ones I heard about. And it looks like they have a subscription service or whatever available to the public now. I don't really know about how this works. But we'll all just want to keep our eyes on this because we're all looking for ways where we can just kind of like jam like we're all in the room together, right? You want to be able to collaborate like you're both playing into the same session, the same DAW without, you know, latency, like you're just sitting in the same room. So it doesn't tell you a lot about how they do it, honestly. I think it's a plugin that you put in your DAW. But the website's very vague. It's a lot of stock photos. I don't really know what it is. So I guess we'll just keep our eye on this. But they did release something. It's out there now, so we'll see if it starts catching on. One more piece of news from NAMM, and then we'll start checking out some songs. I do want to watch this Final Fantasy 16 trailer a little later on the stream. Maybe we'll watch that once we get rolling, if there's a little lull, because heard about that. It sounds cool. We'll check that out. But last little piece of NAMM news, and then we'll get to the song feedback links that y'all are posting, and we'll check them out. Last thing here, this isn't like a product from NAMM, but it was just announced, I guess, to kind of build off the timing of this trade show last weekend. New studio from Top Dog Entertainment in California. Look at how cool this is. Look how fucking sick this is. What's up, AC? How you doing? Yo, AC, back again. Good to see you. You just got a shout out. I just did a bunch of shout outs at the beginning of the stream. Shout out to everyone who was here last night. Had such a good time last night. So I appreciate you being here last night and tonight and before. Good to see you again. How you doing? We're just we're running through a couple little stories from big music manufacturers trade show was last weekend. The NAMM show, if y'all are familiar, it's where all the new music gear gets announced and dropped. And then this was kind of a unrelated announcement, but announced at the same time. New studio from TDE. So I guess this whole time they've been working both out of Anthony Top Dog Tiffith is a guy who started this record label that Kendrick and all these people are on and have become like super famous on. And they were working out of the back of his house. It's what we're hoping to do here, hoping to get a little group of talent to rise up out of the studio here. So we'll see. That's the goal for sure. But they were working out of the back of this guy's house, and then I'm sure he had a decent studio back there. And then, once the record label blew up, all these artists blew up. Kendrick, Absol, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, SZA, mixed by Ali, the engineer and all these dudes. Once the place blew up, they started renting a bunch of studios down there. Like, let's just build our own. So look at this place they built there. It didn't say how many of these rooms there are, but really cool design on the rooms. I just love this. I love the vibe. I'm guessing a lot of this is adjustable and just the stars and the ceiling. So beautiful. So a cool little announcement. If you're in California, you might be able to get in one of these. But beautiful place. Maybe not. I'm sure I'm sure the availability they might get booked up pretty quick. But yeah, new studios opening up. Nice place. So hell yeah, let's get a roll.